If you've been listening to City Cafe, I literally played this song on Friday. You remember the play or skip? But I told you this is a brand new song from B.O.J, and right here, he's in the building to have a conversation about the song. Thank God I don't have to talk about it because on Friday I was talking about it. I don't have all the context in the one. I was just saying the one that I know from listening to this song. Say his girlfriend is a baddie, and you people were asking me. You were calling on the show to ask me why I'm speaking on B.O.J's girlfriend that is a baddie. Am I the girlfriend? And I say, it's not the one that sang the song. The person that sang the song says his girlfriend is a baddie. You're not asking me. Thank God that the person that sang the song is in the building. B.O.J, please come and answer your question. Because on Friday, when I played this song, it's a brand new song from B.O.J. The song is too bad. I have a segment on my show on Fridays where I play new music, and you don't wear your headphones. Okay. And people. So I was like, okay, so tell me what you think about the song. So what I literally do is just play the song and ask the listener, tell me what you think about the song. And I talk about the song, of course, give like a little bit of background. I'm talking about the song. People are calling like, I don't understand. Why are you telling us that B.O.J's girlfriend is too bad? I say, is it me that told you that the girlfriend is too bad?
Yeah, no.
Do you know the song says girlfriend is bad? Why are you fighting me that did not sing this song? My own is just telling you what the artist says. So B.O.J, you are here, please. Yeah. Come answer your questions.
It's true now. I mean, like, I just wanted everyone to know that, I'm always pulling up with the baddie now.
You're always pulling up with the baddie.
Since 2019, baddie on my arm. You feel me?
Wait, you've been together since 2019?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get
like the end of 2019.
Wow, we're going to get into that, but not now. Let's just talk about other things before we come to this song. Because B.O.J, you literally show up on me once in 2 years or once in 3 years. So there's always so much to catch up on. Last time I saw you was like last year. Was it last year?
Was it last year? No,
it was 2 years ago. So so much has happened after then. You sold out London show. So many things that you've been working on, and different things. So let's start from Ajabota pulling up on me.
Okay.
And he dropped a new album that I really love. I think it's super fantastic. Yeah. And we talked about the album, and I talked about you. So I was asking him, when are you guys gonna drop the project, the joint tape?
Yeah.
And he said, it's B.O.J.
He's mad. Do you know that guy is actually mad?
Let me say my story. I'm coming.
Yeah, sorry.
Let me say my story. I said, Ajabota, you dropped this album now. We love it. I love the album. It's a beautiful album. Which one? The one that should not cause fights. Where is that other one with B.O.J? He says it's B.O.J. Nah. He said him is ready.
You shouldn't blame me, man. But I feel like that's gonna come out at some point this year, though.
So, are you the one holding that body of work?
Am I the one holding that body of work? I don't think so.
So, Ajabota is not saying the truth.
He's not saying the truth. Definitely not.
Have you dropped your own songs? Your own verses?
Well, to be honest, the few songs that we started, I'm not feeling them, to be honest.
Okay.
So maybe we started we always record a lot. We always record 20, 30 songs.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Maybe we've recorded 4 right now. I don't like any of them like that.
Like that, you don't
understand? Yeah. They are mad jams, though, but
of course, you have levels now.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, I just feel like, and then throughout last year and the year before, there was lots of traveling from both of us.
Yeah.
Doing things, trying to make ends meet and stuff. So we haven't really had time, but I feel like there's a pocket that we have just before summer that I think we're going to be able to, get everything done, finish.
Ajabota, come and take yourself. Come and answer this one. Because that time you were giving me hope and you were saying that it's B.O.J. Not that B.O.J is not
shifting blame. That's the kind of
That's what he does. Ajabota, do you hear? Okay, we'll talk about it later. But anyway, I was also asking him that for Make You No Cause Fire, you guys had files.
Yep.
Are you guys looking to have another artist?
To be honest, I don't think so.
Yeah, because he was even asking me, I'm melody who now.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're going to we might feature people.
Yeah.
But it's just going to be both of us, featuring guys. Yeah.
I think you and Ajabota have used something so beautiful with 100%. That body of work. It's 100%. Such a nice so body of work. And every time it drops, the quality, you can tell that this is good music. And that's a conversation I was having with Ajabota, right? Yeah. So he was talking about the album, and I was talking about how you guys always drop quality music, but it takes a lot of time. And that happens with you too, B.O.J. Is there a system to that? Why do you guys not drop music as frequently as some other guys?
Well, first of all, as an independent artist, there's a threshold. Do you understand? There's only so much you can do. Do you get what I'm saying? So you have to just be smart about it and, capitalize on moments. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what I try to do.
So for you, the reason you can't drop as frequently as some other guys is because of you're an indie artist? Does it limit you?
And also because of the way I drop. I drop projects. Do you understand? So I feel like I need time to space it out and like, you know, drop content from. So like me now, my thing is like every year I drop a body of work. That's my major goal, and then in between we have features and stuff like that. So yeah.
So we are not dropping the albums. It's not like you're dropping singles or
Exactly.
you're just waiting for the album.
Yeah, I drop albums and then I do some features, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so speaking about working and dropping something every year and it's being projects, you're working on something now, and this one is the single of that body of work. You want to tell us what it is?
Wait, what?
I say you're working on something now.
What? Like what?
Body of work. Tell us about
I mean,
it now.
I'd already
You was
yarned-
not it until I
I'd
not. Wait, what?
I'd already yarned guys towards the end of last year that
Yeah.
there was going to be a deluxe
Okay.
for Bagada Express.
What did I expect?
But just when it was so close to coming out,
Yeah.
I had a change of heart because I had a bunch of songs that I wanted to let go of,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't make sense if it was a deluxe anymore. So I just decided to make it volume 2.
Okay.
So it was going to be a Bagada Express volume 2,
Okay.
with like 8 songs, 8 new songs. Yeah, man. And so that's coming like
So-
very shortly.
So the
So this song that I just dropped is a single off that.
of that body of work,
Yeah.
and it's Bagada Express Volume 2.
Bagada Express volume 2.
Okay, so it's not like you're dropping a totally different body of work.
It is a different body of work.
So why are you calling it Bagada Express Volume 2?
Because it is still in that same. It's the same theme.
Theme.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it hadn't finished. Do you understand? I don't know how to explain it as a
Yeah.
creative. Like, it
You
just
feel like there's
wasn't-
some stories that that
yes,
needs
there's
to
just
be in
yes,
it.
exactly. There's just some things that needed to be said that is still in line with Bagada Express. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's Bagada Express Volume 2, but it's gonna come out as a completely new project. So there's going to be Bagada Express, the one that's out now. There's going to be Bagada Express Volume 2, and then there's going to be Bagada Express Deluxe, which is all of them together. So it's going to be 3 different products online.
So let's talk a bit about Bagada Express. When you dropped the body of work, the song Awolowo that we really loved, you dropped
Yeah.
a version with Wizkid.
Yep.
Why did you feel the need to put Wizkid on it?
I
Because since
didn't.
you already dropped.
I didn't.
You dropped one that didn't have Wizkid. That's
No, I dropped 2. In fact, I dropped one with Ghanaians.
yeah.
Then I did a Nigerian remix.
Yeah.
And I thought that was it, you know. And then one day I'm just chilling in my house in Bagada, and then
Yeah.
I get a call from Ghana that Wiz wants to jump on your song.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not like
so
you
it wasn't
reached
even
out.
like I reached out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, for sure. So I didn't even think it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I sent the version of just my hook,
Yeah.
and maybe like 2 days later, in the middle of the night again, I woke up and I saw he had posted on his story just him recording it. So yeah, man.
Yeah, because when I saw the one with Wizkid, because we already dropped Awolowo before then, and
Yeah.
streets were already loving it. Like we
Yeah,
love
yeah, yeah.
that's a jam,
Yeah.
like an absolute jam. I think the one with, I can't remember the one I love the most now, but I just know you have Awolowo before Wizkid,
Yep.
and when you drop the album, you drop the one with Wizkid. I'm like, why do you
Yeah.
feel the need to put
Yeah,
Wizkid
so
on
it's
it? But so it wasn't like you
it
feeling
wasn't
the need.
premeditated.
Yeah, it was the
It
fact that
was
he
just
reached
like,
out.
it just fell on my lap, and
And you're like-
come on, man.
Yeah, okay, why not?
You feel me?
Why not if not?
Yeah,
But yes, as an artist, you sold out a show in London.
yeah. Second time.
Second time. How
Yeah.
did that make you feel?
I mean, it
But a
was
bigger
amazing.
venue.
Yeah,
A
much
bigger
bigger.
venue.
I think in 2020,
You tweeted about it. I
2020,
think.
2021,
Yeah.
I did a 200 capacity.
Yeah. Then in 2022.
In 2022, it was actually the venue was a 900 capacity, but there was 1,300 people. So
That's gross.
I think that was dope.
I think one of the reasons that I enjoy having these conversations with you, or
Yeah.
just like watching you talk about these things, is just how very honest you are. Whenever you pull up and we're talking about things, you always just say it as it is, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
also not afraid to share like the truth about your journey and your
Of course,
music,
of
because
course.
you live in a your job. The job that you do is a make believe
100%.
job, or you
100%.
live in a make believe world.
100%.
Now there are different layers to being an artist. You hear people say stuff like fake it till you make it. Don't let them know what you're really about. Don't share the truth about your hustle, or if you're struggling. So when I saw you put out that tweet, you put out a tweet actually.
Yeah,
I saw
I
the
did.
tweet where you said your first show, the first one was 200 capacity, and fast forward to a year after you're doing 1,300. A lot of artists won't want to say that. Sometimes when they try to fill up maybe like a 20,000 capacity and it's not filled up, they'll lie and say it was filled up, or
Yeah.
they'll say we have to say it's 20,000. 100,000. How do you leave being an artist who likes to be honest, and also how do you manage being honest and also living in the make-believe world?
I think it all boils down to the kind of person I am. I definitely couldn't live any other way. You feel me? Like I can't lie to myself. I can't not be able to gauge my growth. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I like to see that. What people also need to understand is that success is like relative. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What could be successful to you? Do you understand? Like, okay, somebody that works, that has a malam shop, like
a
like
kiosk, selling something,
and next year they have a store.
A store,
Do you understand?
That's a major
progress.
growth to the guy.
Exactly. Do you get that's
Also,
success
everyone
is-
should be
exactly
a measure of some growth.
So it's like you can't measure your own growth based on somebody
Another
else's.
person.
So you have to gauge your own situation and gauge how it's moving. And that's what I always see in my career, is that every year I see the growth, and it's always drastic. Do you get what I'm saying? And as an independent artist, that's what keeps me going. So yeah.
So for you, your measure of growth is personal,
Yeah.
and you don't care what's trending. You don't care if you have to fit
Zero.
into something.
Zero.
Because of your in the entertainment world, you just do your own thing and you measure. Does that help
100%.
you stay grounded mentally? Let's
Yes,
talk about how you deal
exactly.
with mental struggle.
So
as an artist.
that's it. So that's
Yeah.
another thing that people always ask me, like, how do you survive? It's just like I feel like anybody that is true to themselves would always make it through. You feel me? Because I'm not trying to, flex on anyone. I'm not trying to look like I have more money than I have. I'm not trying to,
flex on anybody.
you feel me? So yeah, man, that's how I move.
So when it comes to moving on your own like timing
Yeah.
and just doing your thing and trying not to get yourself stressed or live in another world that is not your world, right?
Yeah.
How do you do that? That is really good, but sometimes people feel that that can make people can view that as you being less ambitious.
Yep.
Like you're not trying to do the most. I saw someone talk about how, as a person, she is very okay. Like she just wants the simple things of life. She's not trying to outshine or outdo or be on a race or be on a pedestal. As a person, B.O.J, who are you?
I mean, like, I feel like I'm extremely ambitious.
Okay.
And being ambitious is not about being on a pedestal.
Yeah.
To me, being ambitious is about leaving a legacy that outlasts your time on earth.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that's my own ambition, to be able to do things that, like, when I'm gone physically, like, you still remember that, okay, this system that's been put in place was put in place by B.O.J, or do you understand what I'm saying? Things like that. That's my kind of ambition. So it's not about being in people's faces, and it's about the impact. So that's my own thing, about the impact, who I'm able to put on, who I'm able to share insights on based on my experiences, who I'm able to help. Those are that's what I
Yardstick.
see as ambition. Obviously, financial growth, all
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
I'm
Yeah.
bagging a body.
Yeah, man. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? I'm pulling up with it. That's my own biggest flex. You get what I'm saying? That's my biggest flex now.
Wait.
When you pull up with an actual genius, do you know what that is?
That's a
crazy.
major flex, actually.
It's
I don't
crazy.
want to go into that yet because I'm going to go there, but I don't want to, because when I go there, I don't feel like I'll come out anytime soon.
It's
but
true, because me, when I enter there now,
even
I'm talking
myself,
to tomorrow.
exactly. Someone tweeted something, but do not respond. Let me just say it.
Okay.
Someone tweeted and said, "B.O.J is the actual lover boy for real."
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, your TikTok is just your babe everywhere, literally. But let's not go there yet. Still talking about you and your music, right? I was tweeting about, I think I was listening to you and Ajabota, one of your songs, and I was tweeting about how in the music industry, when we're talking about people with distinct voices, it's people that when you hear them, you just know this is the person.
Yeah.
I think you have that as a person. Did you ever, before doing music, think about doing voiceover? Because your voice is so good and distinct.
Before doing music, no.
But when you started
when
doing
I
music.
started doing music, I got a couple of. I did some stuff with Jameson,
Oh,
like
okay.
early on.
Yeah, okay, those adverts, I saw that,
yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
that's
yeah.
it. But not like full on.
Not full on. I don't mind if it's a nice bag, because me, if the bread is there,
you be there.
Because it's not hard for me to yarn. Like if they write something,
You just
for
yarn
me to
in.
read it.
Yeah.
I just read it.
Yeah. So it's okay for you.
It's easy.
It's easy for you.
So yeah, if the bag, it's not about the bag being correct.
It's about the bag
You
being
get-
correct,
'cause I had to
right?
stop doing that James one because the bag went the
It
bag
wa-
went right.
but that one went off for a couple of years.
Yeah, it
though.
went on for a couple
You
of
guys
years,
were
but see,
solid
they
for a
should have
couple
paid
of
me
years.
more money.
At the time.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't your negotiation?
Probably.
Yeah.
You understand?
Because I feel like you only get paid what you negotiate.
Exactly. So it's like that's what I'm saying. So based on experience, based on being here for
A
you
minute.
understand? So
Yeah.
now I know the value of the stuff.
Of the stuff.
You feel me?
And a lot of times people say that artists sometimes get the short end of the stick because they don't know what you're supposed to bargain when they
100%.
enter into the room. Has that happened to
100%.
you before?
100%, 1,000%. Like before 2018,
Yeah.
I think it was in 2018 when I started paying attention to the back end of music. You know, because before I was like majority of the artists just like looking for shows, like dying on the line to try and find shows, and then I'm just like, man, this P is not working because like the big shows, like I have a niche market
Yes.
at the time,
Yeah.
and the big shows, they're not trying to
Gets you
do
into
understand?
that. They don't even get the sound.
Or even if they call you, they're not trying to pay.
They're like, for you to
Do you
just
understand? So that's
exposure.
like, so what else is there to be doing? And then I'm gauging that all the guys behind the scenes, they have nice cars, they have. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go and gauge
What's happening behind
what's
the scene.
happening behind the scenes. So in 2019, I had a couple of offers from like big record labels
Okay.
in England. So I now went. And I went to go and have all these meetings and just hearing, having the conversations. I decided not to sign, you know.
You decided not to sign?
Yeah, I decided not to sign. And I decided that, okay, this place here is where I need to be. Like the back end
Yeah.
is where you need to be able to make
Certain.
money digitally and just not from shows only.
Yeah.
You understand? Because there's so many ways, man, that people don't know. Artists don't know that they can be making money. So when I went to go and find out all that, you know, 2019 came. I put out a couple of songs. Like that's when I put out Our Law, Your Love, Obe, I think. Like I put out a couple of jams, you know,
That
just to
really
test
entered.
out.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And then, you know, I entered the back end
Yeah.
and I understood it. So yeah, man, I think it's very, very important for every artist. I think most artists also think it's a flex to be like when they ask you questions and you're like, oh no, it's my manager that knows about that.
Yeah.
It's not a flex,
It's
man.
not a flex.
You look dumb, bro. You gotta find out about the back end and start collecting what you're
Supposed to collect.
man.
So you're not getting signed to those labels at the time because you were like you didn't want to sign.
Yeah.
Do you think that's some level of privilege and you having certain information and knowledge and knowing certain things? Because now you said something very important. Like a lot of artists don't have the knowledge,
Yep.
and they should get the knowledge, which is true. But do you think you're able to do that because you have some sort of privilege? Because some of these artists just get signed and they're just looking for bread. They don't really care about all those things, and they can't afford to be searching for knowledge when they never chop.
100%.
Do you think yours is like from a place of privilege?
I'll say that has to do with it. I feel like that has to do with because I wouldn't make certain decisions because I don't feel like I'm going to starve to death. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like in that situation where I'm at a label and they're throwing like hundreds of thousands of pounds at me, if I was in a situation where it's like I didn't know what I was going to eat tomorrow,
Yeah, you won't care
I
about all
probably
that
won't
knowledge.
think about
Yes.
I'll probably just take it and we'll
Yeah.
cross that bridge when it gets there. So I guess privilege comes into it, but it's also down, I think, majorly to belief. Like believing in myself and knowing that okay, for these guys to want to come and put this bread on me,
There's
that means
something.
they believe that they can make this money back. And some. That's the only reason why they'll come.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's about now figuring out what do these guys do to make that money.
Yeah.
So that's what I set out to do. Find out what these guys do, what these actual
How you can
labels
do it yourself.
And it's like they just use people. They just use normal people that I know every day. They use these people to get placements and get. So I'm like, I can actually try and do
These
this.
things.
Yeah. So it's just like it will take longer, but
Yeah.
bruh,
Your
it
bread
makes
is
more
your
sense
bread.
because at the end of the day, when that Lazarus feature came in, the one with Dave,
Yeah.
like everything changed because, and if I was signed, I probably wouldn't have seen what I saw. Do you get what I'm saying?
Monetarily.
Yes. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that means somebody would have been taking 70%.
Yes.
Well, I'm taking 100% and
Because
then
it's all your thing.
give 10% to my manager. That's
Yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
feel me? And off that, I'm able to leverage. I'm able to do merch. I'm able to be in new rooms.
Yeah.
I'm able to get new features.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Just things like that.
How did that collaboration happen?
It was actually random as well. My guy, Donna1, who's Thames' manager, he's really close with Dave. So
Yeah.
I think Dave was working on his album, and I was like, yo, that he just needs a hook in Nigerian from a Nigerian guy that can speak Yoruba. And he was just like, okay, go engage B.O.J. Do you understand? So he went, and then I think he gave some songs, and then he told Donna1 that, yo, man, I beg, send this over.
Yeah.
So Donna1 sent it to me during COVID, actually, lockdown. And I did it, you know. I recorded the hook, sent it back, and then boom, that was it.
Okay. Well, so now let's talk about the song Too Bad. And let's talk about, everybody on the street saying that B.O.J is a lover boy. If you haven't seen B.O.J's TikTok, you should go check it out. He just literally be posting his babe. So tell us about this babe. The inspiration behind the song.
I think it's very, very self-explanatory. It's
Yeah.
literally, and it's like based off experience. you
Yeah.
know. Whenever I pull up to somewhere
Yeah.
with her,
Yeah.
it's just eyes. At first, I used to vex, especially when I see men, older men, younger men, all sorts of men just gauging like, well, keep your eyes to yourself, man, type thing. I used to vex, but then I realized that, hold up.
She's fine.
Exactly.
And why would they look at her?
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like,
because you're also looking at her. Like
exactly.
you go with her because
it was coming from a place of insecurity, So after a while, I'm just gauging that actually this mad babe actually chose me.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, why am I?
Yeah.
This is a flex.
Yeah. So why am I insecure?
You feel me? Why am I insecure about it? This is a flex. I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah, man. Whenever I pull up to a place, too much paparazzi because I came with the body.
And that's fine.
And that's
right.
fine.
So when did you have the conversation with her before you came to, you know something? I feel like one thing that we do not understand the power of is self-reflection.
Yeah.
And telling yourself the truth. I feel like we live in denial a lot
100%.
as people.
100%.
You know what you're dealing with, but
Yeah.
as opposed to owning it and saying,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I know that I am this person,
Yeah.
and trying to work on it or whatever, or even just admit it or acknowledge it, will lie and try to make it about another person and say, no, you're the reason I feel this way, or blah 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 blah, when it's all you. So at the point where you used to feel insecure about people pulling up and I used to make you really mad,
Yeah.
did you have the conversation with her?
Yeah, she had the conversation with me because the point where, but you can't be vexing because guys are looking at me. Like, think about it. Like, why are you vexing?
And
Do
she told you
understand?
that.
Yeah, it's like, why are you vexing? And then you have to look inward and you're thinking that, okay, actually, this is actually a me problem. Because now somebody's looking at my babe and then I'm acting weird to my babe because somebody's looking at her.
You're taking
It
that
makes
on her.
no sense.
And she'll be like, so
you
what
get
do
what
you
I'm
do? Do
saying?
you frown at her? What do you do?
I just get in a mood. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, what are you actually doing? So it's like you said, like, also,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that a lot of unlearning that guys have to do.
A lot,
do you understand?
actually.
And like, it's just always good to have someone to be able to
Grow with and learn.
grow with and let
Yeah.
you put things into perspective.
Yeah.
And then just how much peace you feel after
Yeah.
realizing that actually what is the actual issue here. This guy tried to talk to her. No. Even if you try to talk to her,
Am I not here?
I'm here, and also she's probably going to just like
Stop.
turn away. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I feeling weird about? So
Yeah.
yeah.
How long have you guys been together?
Since 2019, to the end of
What?
2019.
That's like 4 years?
3 years.
Three-
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, almost 4 years.
Towards the end of
Yeah,
2019.
like almost
so,
like
yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to you. So so how do you do that? How do you be in a relationship for that long, be vocal about it, and be an artist? Because a lot of times artists don't like to say that because they wanna keep being a baddie on the street and
it's
get them
exactly.
babes.
It's also about, and then once guys actually realize that when you have a babe, it's actually when more babes actually come and start disturbing.
That's a thing.
Bruh, I realized this the hard way. Do you understand? Trust me. So
I hear men say it, but
it is absolutely true and it's absolutely bizarre.
it's ridiculous.
It's
I
bizarre,
promise.
but apparently it's because the babes are like, okay, if this baddie is with this guy, there must be something about this guy. Let me see what it is that
She likes.
I don't know, but it is actually a real thing. But yeah, it's not been my lifestyle. I'm not a very, very loud guy. Do you understand? I'm at home most of the time.
Yeah.
So we chill together most of the time. I'm not, when I'm going to places, I go with her.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, man.
So it has not changed anything about you?
Nope.
Nothing?
If anything, it's made the thing that guys hide their babes for, trying to get more babes.
Yeah.
It's made it was like babes are too much.
So how do you manage it?
I'm just not in places where, you know, I can be approached like that. I don't respond to messages.
Yeah.
Like, you know. I'm just very happy with what I got.
And you're okay with that, and so you're not trying to. Shout out to you, because lots of times when you talk about dating and feel like, oh, don't date an artist, you're always everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's true.
They're always everywhere.
I wouldn't date an artist. I just feel like I'm different.
Yes, there are always exceptions to those things.
There's always, like, I think most artists are fueled on fame. That's something that, like, main character syndrome. You feel me? But I definitely don't have that. I actually always hide. Do you understand? I'm not trying to be in the spotlight the whole time.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where it's like weird. Sometimes I'm like, I'm actually meant to be an artist based on I hate fame. Yeah. You know, I hate fame. So yeah, man.
You're just trying to make money. The most
important part.
I'm
trying to make impact. I'm trying to, you know, inspire guys. Yeah. Inspire people that you can do something tangible with what you love. It doesn't have to be the regular doctor. Yeah. If you love something, and you present it in a way that's like for anybody can gauge it. Yeah. Then you can do something, you know.
Okay. Yeah. So tell me very quickly, what do you love the most about being in a relationship or having a girlfriend?
Just having someone to rely on. Do you understand? Having someone to rely on is so important. Like knowing that no matter what, that there's somebody that I can call no matter what is going to come through for me. Yeah. I never ever put that responsibility on anyone ever in my whole life. I've never ever
had someone that you can depend on that level.
Well, not even. Maybe I didn't allow myself to because I didn't want anybody to expect that from me.
Or even hold it against you, or hold it up to you.
Exactly. So I never held anybody up to, like, when people act funny, I'm just like, that's how people are. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah. So when I now come and meet someone like this, and I feel obliged to reciprocate, and I feel obliged to be there for, and everything, it's almost like a family member. It's like how I feel for my brother, or my cousin, or my mom.
Your mom,
Do you understand? It's that kind of thing. It's almost unconditional. Yeah. You know, when you argue, you know that you're not arguing to prove a point. You're arguing to get past something and learn
resolve
more
something.
And resolve, and you know, just things like that. Yeah, man. But it's definitely a choice.
It's a choice, definitely, always a choice. Shout out to you, B.O.J. This has been a very nice conversation. So tell me about that body of work that you're dropping very quickly.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it's
how many
crazy.
tracks?
It's like 8 songs.
8 songs.
8 songs. 8. This Too Bad is just like a, you know, just a
getting
teaser.
their stuff.
The thing is the thing about this project is like I said, like the growth. I always just see growth in my work, you know. And I think between this time last year and now, the growth has been immense as well. Also because I've had a lot of like successes, and it's presented in this work, and like you can feel the new energy, you know. So it's mad. Okay,
so when you recorded this Tuba song, did you send it to her? Like, what did she know you were recording the song for her, or was it after you?
Nah, I recorded it and I played it for her right after I recorded it. She was just smiling. I was on FaceTime with her. She was just smiling. It was funny.
Yeah. So like, it's so cute. Well, I think like perks of being with an artist, things like that. Now, when you write song for your lover and you're very vocal about it. All right, looking forward to that body of work. I like the song Too Bad. I'm sure like girls will be rocking to the songs and posting on TikTok, even though we've not seen you. So you say your TikTok is for your babe?
Well, I mean, I just started using it.
Yes.
Do you understand? I can't do the dancing and all those things.
But you won't give us any. Too bad.
Too bad, like what? I'll be posting people doing it.
But yourself on call.
That's not my office.
What kind of? I think you're, like you said, you're a different type of artist. 100%. I can't even if you didn't say it, I know that as a person, because I rarely ever see you outside. You're barely ever in the news.
Never
never
catch
in the
me
news.
Never.
You're always minding your business.
Yeah,
Do you understand? Like whenever I hear about B.O.J, is from the music, or maybe when I see my guys post about you, like Moses. Moses
that's
Moses Johnson. Whenever he's posting about it's just about the music. You're never making the blogs, and I really like that about you. And now it's your girlfriend era and all of that. So benefit of being with an artist. Maybe if you want to date an artist, you might just get an artist that can sing songs for you and drop songs for you. But being an artist, did you guys ever have those conversations like her talking about you're an artist, I don't want to be with you because you're an artist?
Yeah, like bro, like everyone told her not to.
What?
You feel me? Like I cut my hair. Like was the main reason. Like I cut my hair. I'm like, yo, okay, I'll cut my hair. Like,
wait, she didn't like your hair?
Well, I don't think she did.
Wait, did she tell you she didn't like your hair?
She didn't tell me, but I could always tell. You can't tell.
Wait, how? Tell me.
I could just tell. Like maybe whenever I pull up, she'll be like, "Oh, you need to go and do this, or you need to, or she'll sometimes she'll pack it up
for
and
you.
just like she'll pack it up and like try and cover it, almost trying to see what I'll look like without it.
Yeah.
And then one day I just cut it, and then we're meant to have dinner.
Yeah.
And then I cut it, and then I just pulled off for dinner, and she almost fell off the chair.
Wait. This is like the first time I'm hearing you talk about why you cut your hair. So it's because of her. So do you sometimes feel like all of these changes you have to make because of her does it bother you?
No, because that's the thing. It's like you meet someone and then you realize that you almost want to adapt. Like, okay, let me not say adapt.
Yeah.
I'll say be the best version of yourself. Do you understand? You want to start doing things better. So the moment I got with this babe, I knew that I wanted to be cleaner. I just wanted to be on a clean piece so I could match this
energy.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Let the energy make sense, because really and truly I'm a clean guy.
Yes.
In my head.
But you have to show to her that you're clean guy.
But I'm also rough around the edges. You feel me? So it's like, find the balance.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, this is actually so cute. This is actually really cute. So cute. So now that both of you have been together for 4 years, the people that say she told her not to date you, have you been stunting on them? Like, you see, we're good. Nah. But do you know them?
Yes.
Do you know them?
Yes, no.
Is it lie?
She'll tell me now. She's told me all of them.
Like, this person said I should not date you. You're going to break my heart.
Yeah.
Like,
now,
you're like, we're here.
Everything is soft. All of them have had like 7 boyfriends in that time.
God, but you're the worst.
She's smiling now. You feel me?
So, but you're not a Yoruba demon.
I don't know. I don't know now.
You're not now.
I guess not.
You're not now. 4 years strong. You're not a Yoruba demon. Thank you so much, B.O.J, for pulling up on me on the show today. It was so nice, and this was a very heartwarming conversation. It's so nice to see you in this light, because every time you're always for me bad guy.
I'm a bad guy. Don't
see when B.O.J enter, you just do no, what's some melody, and then like chill. But to see you all soft and mushy and all of this,
like,
it's pretty.
I can't actually let people know how I really am.
Why? Why are you men so afraid of being vulnerable?
No, I can be vulnerable with my babe. That's it. But if guys really knew the kind of person I am, no. Don't respect me again.
Wait, what kind of like
all the respect to go to the dustbin.
Are you the softest guy ever?
I am the softest guy ever.
So you don't like to cover it?
Very, I mean, goofball as well.
Okay.
But yeah, that's only for my friends.
Yeah. But this bad exterior is just for
no, that is me too. It's a version of me, but there's a version that if that version should come out, then I'll be in the news and all that kind of stuff, which I don't want. Do you understand? So it's being wise. Do you understand? I'm just being wise about
what you show us and what you don't show us.
I have 2 Instagrams. Do you get what I'm saying? I have a completely different Instagram account.
Where's that one?
Don't worry.
That one is private.
That one is private, and that's the one that has like maybe 2,000 posts. Like,
are you serious? Oh God! But you wouldn't tell us that secret Instagram account?
Hell no. And even if I did, like,
is it private?
It's private, so you can't even get in.
You can't get in. You have to let
only like maybe 100 people there.
That's really mad.
And I follow like 5,000 people.
That's really
all
mad.
All the people that I don't want to know that I'm following them, engaging their feed.
Oh my God, B.O.J has it. Oh my God, he has an extra Instagram account. He has a burner account that we're not aware of. We're going to find it, B.O.J. We're going to find the burner account. But it was so nice to have this conversation with you. So before you leave, B.O.J, on a final note, how well do you know your songs?
My songs,
Yeah.
I know them quite well.
So
Like
if you-
lyrics.
Not lyrics, if you were to hear your song.
Oh, okay, if I'm to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, my own song. What happens with maybe features that I wasn't really like.
Your song.
My songs, yeah.
You know for sure.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
So if I were to play your song for you now, you would know the song.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
The mashup. It's a mashup. I'm going to mash up 5 songs. I have already mashed up 5 songs by you. So the game goes this way. You have to tell me the title of the 5 songs.
Okay.
And if you can't tell, I'm going to play just one time. It's a one-time thing. The 5 songs have been mashed up into one song. You pay attention. I'm going to play it one time. You give me the title of the songs, and you cannot afford not to give me the title of the song.
Okay, so am I giving you the title of the song as it's playing or after?
You decide. What would you rather?
I'll do it as it's playing.
As it's playing, you don't do it after.
No,
Okay,
no.
fine. That
'Cause
works.
I'll forget.
You forget. So the 5 songs by B.O.J, you're gonna play. So it's me versus you. You get to place a bet. What are you gonna bet with?
I have £10 inside my
Ah.
bag.
Oh my
£10.
God! Please bring it out. Jesus. How much is £10? How much can I drop?
That's like 10k.
10k. Yeah. But my own money is not up to £10 though.
Don't worry.
God, I
No.
beg.
If you lose, I'll take it back. I already know I'm taking it back.
So you don't want anything from me?
Nah, that's fine.
Nah.
You get okay. What has to happen is
Yeah.
how you have to play my song an absurd amount of times in it.
Oh my
in the
God!
show.
Like how
That's
many
it.
times? Like how many times?
Like
Boy,
in an
don't be-
hour,
boy,
I need
don't
to
be
hear it
unrealistic.
at least 10 times.
Boy, that
in
is
1 hour.
extremely. How many hours do we? 60 minutes in 1 hour.
Okay, you know what? I need to hear my song. Are you working tomorrow?
Yes, I'm working tomorrow.
I need to hear it every hour
So
for
it
the
can-
whole day.
So it can't happen tomorrow. It can happen on Thursday because tomorrow is way back Wednesday.
Okay, Thursday. I need to hear my song every hour.
But it
from
can't be
8
every hour.
eight.
It's
You tell them I didn't know your friends or the other way.
but please now, let's not do all
this
the
is
shows.
fair. This
Let's
is
not
fair.
do all the shows. I can do it on my show every hour. Then I'll add
how,
one more
How many
show.
hours is your show?
3 hours.
That's
No,
not
I'll add one more hour.
How many
No,
hours? is
no,
that
add
person
one more show.
How many hours is that person
Like
show?
4 hours.
So that person too every hour.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that's 8 hours.
That's 6
7
hours now,
4
boy.
plus 3 is 7.
Okay.
now.
How many?
7 hours of too bad.
Jesus, it's
to-
6
on
hours.
Thursday.
God, 6 hours.
We
Why
move.
did I do this?
Let's go.
But you can't. You don't say the song as it's playing. It's after.
Okay.
After.
Okay. After I'll write
But
it down.
no, you can't write it. You can write it down. Sorry,
can write it down now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus. But this thing is playing one time, just one time. Skiva, if you guess this thing, I'm gonna kill you.
Of course I'm going to get.
What do you think you're gonna get? Okay, all right. 5 mashup songs by B.O.J. Playing next on the show. God help me.
Director upset. They hang me baby like taking me cheesy baby. Make
That this all that sound is too much.
Take it upstairs. Do me
me see how you pop around that.
Hey, boy, because he's laughing.
That is
Skiva,
ridiculous.
my
You
police
not
here,
even
never
played-
doing this again.
You not even
Nah.
played recent songs.
Oh,
boy, I think you guys are going to take me back.
Really,
You
Skiva.
guys, let me just put my £10
Oh, yeah.
back. now.
Wait, no, wait, drop it first. Oh yeah, give me the song.
Yeah, so first we had Culture, then it went into Money and Laughter, then they just gave them Yawa, then Aulo, then Abracadabra.
And he got it.
Of course I got it.
He got it. All right, so what? I get to play B.O.J every hour on Thursday. Shout out to you,
7
B.O.J.
hours, 7
Yeah,
hours of
1 hour,
Budge on Thursday.
Yeah, I can't even do anything because he absolutely won it. Shout out to you, B.O.J.
But I'm going to leave the £10. I'll leave the £10 for everybody. Maybe you can buy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know where you guys will find cash.
But yeah, we try. Thank you so much, B.O.J. It was so nice to have you on the
Thank you,
show. And
thank
shout
you,
out
thank
to
you.
you and shout out to your girlfriend. She's really bad. I can't even lie.
She is.
You're still
Did you
on
see
your-
her at the Oscars?
Yes, I did.
Shook.
It choked. Yeah, I can't even lie. The dress that she made was so beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and she's been doing that back to back for a couple of
man.
minutes. So yeah, she's bad, and you're bad.